We are under the light. Ready now, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Diablos, center fielder, Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Grounded to first. Ramirez is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Wade Boggs.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Ball one.
Francisco Lindor.
Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Martinez looking up. Gone! Stepping in, Charlie Black. To the right, here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Realmuto over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Mike Trout.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matthew Sikafus. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Here's big Aaron Judge. Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! Into the box, Jose Rodriguez cuts left-handed here. Lifted in the air to right field. Gregorius is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, George Springer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. The 1-1. A little tapper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Trout, and there are two gone now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strike. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Marte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa. To the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. And no swing apparently. 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Cueto's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Turner over to his left. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. 1
ball, no strikes to count. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Zicafus. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Lindor ranges to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Push to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in to try it again, Matthew Sikafus. He singled his last time up. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Judge is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75%.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Wade Boggs. He popped out in his first trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sikafus is under it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Gary Sanchez.
Hit hard to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So here now is the pitcher. Luis Severino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Number 7.
Now the pitch.
Ray Turner.
Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. He's up with it. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ball 3.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Runner going a second time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. So they do get their first hit, but their first. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit to first.
Lindor.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Gregorius. And a super play to gun his man. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The pitcher number
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well.
Andrew McCutchen will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
3-1 to him now. And the count will be full. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. Realmuto's running. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Runners are at first and second with one away. 3-1 to Martinez.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now both runners are breaking. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Both runners on the move again. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Only play here will be at first, so with the runners breaking, no shot at a double play. Ready for another chance? Wade Boggs. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in once again, Matthew Zickafoose. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. 1-0 the count. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's in there for strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
The batter, number 28.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To second for 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The batter, catcher.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Real Muto.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner gloves it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fernando Rodney. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sent on the ground out to second, and that will conclude matters here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
At the plate, Wade Davis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Edwin Encarnacion is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So striding forward now, Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Ramirez moving to his left. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Judge is under it, and he makes the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off with a standby. Left fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Matthew Sikafus. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner has it. There's one. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. At the plate, Jose Ramirez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. He's got it. A great running play. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Sikafus is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs on 11.